Romania Bucharest, Bucurest Dedicated Server Provider Managed Services List for Stable Hosting Solution for Business, by TheServerHost. Romania is an Eastern European country. Romania's capital, Bucharest, has magnificent, historical city streets are lined by hundreds of elegant, historic buildings housing Romania's universities, museums, and ancient monuments. With so many businesses offering virtual dedicated servers at premium rates in high-tech data centers, it can be extremely difficult to select the correct dedicated server for you. Add to this the multitude of different service packages currently available, and finding the correct choice can prove challenging even for experienced professionals. So let's dig down to the managed services provided by TheServerHost Romania Dedicated Server to help you in deciding. Stable server. Romania Dedicated Servers provide more stable servers. If you are running applications that can cause your servers to go down, this is definitely not something you want. Also, most dedicated servers are automatically configured for security purposes. These means that if your server is taken out of commission for any reason, you can have your servers back up instantly using the backup facility provided by your dedicated server. High traffic. They also allow you to run multiple sites hosted on the same server at the same time. This is a great advantage, especially if you have websites with high traffic levels, or if you need the hosting for more than one website. SSD. Linux dedicated servers use a Linux operating system and have enhanced SSD support. An enhanced SSD is basically a larger hard drive that allows your computer to write and read more data than it normally would. With an enhanced SSD, your websites will be able to hold more data than what it could before. This will increase your website's loading speed and overall website performance. These are the two biggest features that you should look for when you are looking for a Romania dedicated server. Reliable. With Romania dedicated hosting, you have all the benefits of a dedicated server without having to commit a huge financial sum. Unlike shared hosting, there are no potential downtime problems, no system resources required by other sites, and no possibility of data loss. It also allows for increased flexibility, as a user can install any software he wants and make changes to the server configuration at any time. In addition, with dedicated hosting you do not need to share your disk space or bandwidth with other sites, which can help reduce your hosting costs considerably. High unmetered bandwidth. Romania dedicated servers are also ideal for business needs. You will be able to utilize the disk space and bandwidth that you need for your site, and you can ensure that your site receives the best possible connectivity. For example, if you need to transfer large files from one site to another, you will not have to worry about slowing down the speed of the transfer. Completely dedicated. Another advantage that comes from using a Romania dedicated server is that you can take advantage of exclusive use of network resources. With shared hosting, you will not be able to enjoy such benefits, and you will be forced to share resources with other sites. With a dedicated server, you will enjoy exclusive use of network resources, which will help you in managing peak business times and ensuring that you do not suffer a performance hit. High performance. With a managed dedicated web hosting, a customer can expect to enjoy several unique advantages. One of the most important advantages is the ability to take advantage of peak performance. With TheServerHost Romania Dedicated Server, a customer will be able to get the best out of their bandwidth and disk space without having to share with other sites. In other words, with a dedicated server, a customer will be able to maximize on their network usage, which will ensure that they enjoy peak performance. The speed of transfer, network bandwidth and disk space also contribute to the benefits of a dedicated server, which ensures that users can enjoy peak performance at all times. Managed service. The first type of dedicated server provider feature is that the dedicated server provider will be in charge of the hardware maintenance of your website. A dedicated server provider will be responsible for making sure that any potential security flaws are not exploited. Zero downtime. The next feature is that your site will not experience downtime. With traditional dedicated servers, if anything happened to your server, then you would need to take care of it yourself. This could include having to hire a professional repair company. With a Romania dedicated server, however, there will be only one company that is hosting your website, and he will be the dedicated server provider. This makes it much easier for you to manage your site since no one else will have access to it. Complete control. An advantage of a dedicated server provider is that you will be able to build your own customized website. While a Romania Dedicated Server will offer you many of the features, you will also have your own private SSL certificate, your own FTP access and all of your own mail folders. You will have total control over your site, allowing you to add or remove modules as needed. Various applications supported. Another advantage of Romania Dedicated Web Hosting is that you will be able to run various software applications. One popular choice is to use a content management system. This type of software will allow you to easily update content on your website, install new programs and even add additional web hosting features. These types of applications are what you will want to use if you are planning to add an e-commerce site or if you are planning to develop a website around a particular programming language. You may find that having content management software on hand is useful for keeping your site up to date and running smoothly. Low monthly cost. You may also want to consider the costs of the Romania Dedicated hosting plan you are interested in. A good plan should have a low monthly price. If you have a large, multimedia website, you may want to think about spending more money to get this type of web hosting. This will help you get exactly what you want while at the same time saving you money in the long run. For more info, visit TheServerHost or click link in description.